Hello guys, you're welcome once again. This is Supreme Tunes YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome to the channel where I actually make videos on the amazing things you could use Microsoft PowerPoint application to do. If you're old here, I thank you very much for showing up once again, and I encourage all of you to stay with us so that you discover many amazing features in Microsoft PowerPoint application. And today, as I promised you earlier on, we are just going to consider animation in Microsoft PowerPoint application. So without wasting much time, let us dive into this tutorial. Alright, so I'll start by launching PowerPoint application. As I have a new system with Windows 8, I'll actually launch PowerPoint and to choose blank presentation as I do always. And the only thing that I will do with the orientation and all other stuff is to just get rid of this place for this and I'm done. Alright, so I have to do one or two things before just concentrating on the animation. Animation can help make a PowerPoint presentation more dynamic and makes information more memorable besides. Alright, so we have 4 types of animation and we're just going to consider them today. So let me just right click inside the workspace or inside the slide and to choose gradients in the format background pane at the right side of the document, and I'm just going to get rid of one stop as I did in my recent previous videos. Alright, so I'll just position this in the middle and to set my color, not eyedropper, my color over here. Alright, so I'll just go to the standard tab and to choose this color. Alright, I'll just come to this end and to choose another color or a different color. Okay, so once I'm done, I'm just going to concentrate or focus in the middle and to choose a different color over here. Okay, I'm good to go. So I could just go to the direction. Alright, let me get rid of this. Alright, I can just go to this and choose a different direction. So alright, so once I'm done with this direction, I could kindly insert my items so that I could animate it. So in fact, I just have to do something small here. So I'm just going to insert this shape and to drag it here and to set a color for this particular shape over here, and I'll just get rid of the outline. So once I'm done, I just have to insert another text and to get rid of shadow, choose a white color. Alright, and to come to the home and set good fonts for this, and once I choose any fonts of my own preference, I just have to move on to type animation. Alright, let me set a different color for this. It seems that alright, animation. In PowerPoint. Alright, so I could adjust the size by pressing Ctrl+A, and I have the right to change this color. Alright, no, I can increase it. This is too small, the size is too small. Alright, animation in Microsoft PowerPoint. All right, let me do it that way. All right. MS PowerPoint. All right. Bro, I'll learn you. I'll just choose a different font. Bro, I'll learn you. I just actually want to make a nice work over here. Okay. All right, then let me add this over here, and to get rid of this in. All right, let me stretch this a little bit. Let me reposition it and stretch it a little bit. All right. So once I'm done, I just have to actually do one thing over here to set to change the color of this and to focus on the animation. So in this regard, I'm just going to copy this and paste this, make the color white, and to send it backwards. All right, to reposition this over here. So animation in Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, so this is it. What we're just going to do here. Okay, so once we're done, we are actually going to consider them one by one. We have 4 types of animation, and the first one is entrance animation effect, and the entrance animation effect is used to control how object enters the slide. So as we learned in the previous video, we considered the features of the animation pane and how to either automatically set the animation or to set the animation to happen after previous or with mouse click. So we are just going to focus much on start with previous so that the animation will automatically deliver or will automatically work for us. Okay, so we are actually going to consider the first thing, and it's actually entrance animation effect. So I'm just going to select the first two items, and I'll go to the animation pane. I'm just going to add a bounce, but we are just going to notify something inside in this tab so that you will notice how you're just going to adjust yourself when you encounter any problem. All right, so we are just going to choose bounce, and that particular bounce is actually found under a certain category over here, a certain category bounce. All right, exciting category. So I'll just enable the animation pane and to right click and choose start with previous. So this is how it works, animation. So this one is entrance effect, this one is entrance effect, and it's made to work automatically. Then we also have emphasis effect, and emphasis effect actually are animations that occur while the object is on the slide. So let us focus on the second one, and the second one is actually Microsoft, and we're just going to add animation option, and I'm just going to choose theta. So theta, I'll right click and choose start with previous. So we're just going to focus on the effect options and other stuff, but let's first deal with the various animation effect or options. All right, so I'm just going to repeat it so that it will be so visible. Let me set it to 2 seconds and just to repeat 3 times for you to see it. So this is theta. It happens. It does not actually come in, but it actually happens or occurs whilst the object is actually found in the slide, or during the time where the object is in the slide. But the difference is that the entrance effect will actually bring the object inside the slide, and or it controls how the object will behave when it is just getting to the slide or entering the slide. And the emphasis is actually on how the object looks while in the slide, and the and the um and the exit effects as another type of animation also control how the object exits the slide. So we are just going to select both, and we just choose add animation, and we are just going to choose fade. So the fade is actually located over here. Fade is found here, and as a basic, let me find it. Fade, oh my eyes. All right, sorry, fade is found in the subtitle, so it is gone, fade. But for want of time, let me just actually delay it for 3 seconds. This one is actually 2. Okay, let me make this 4. All right, so you can control the animation from the animation pane. All right, so we could play it for you to see. So we select from the first one, and it is just sequential. We just said animation in Microsoft PowerPoint. So we have not yet animated the PowerPoint, but we animated the animation in, followed by Microsoft, and we animated the animation in Microsoft with an exit effect. So let's start. So this one will first happen, and after that the theta, which is the emphasis, will also follow, then they will disappear. All right, so we're just going to concentrate on the last one, and it's motion path. So we're just going to apply motion path. We have entrance animation effect, emphasis animation effect, exit animation effect, and we lastly apply motion path. So the motion path is actually similar to the emphasis, but the object moves within the slide along a predetermined path. So we set a path for that particular item or object to actually animate. That is subject to the path. So we are just going to select PowerPoint, and we are just going to add animation, and we are just going to set custom path. You could choose maybe the template, the one that has been made. So we are just going to set a custom path. So we said the animation or the motion path should happen in this regard. So once we are done, we just select. So this is how the custom animation path is made to move, and it's actually works this way. It just has a starting point, and it will get to its destination. So we have to set a time for this. So the timing and other stuff, so you have time for it. That is where we use to make our cartoons, our video editing, and other stuff. So you stay in this channel, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Leave your comment below if you have any question. All right, so I'll just leave it for 8 seconds and to animate them all. All right, so I'll just start by playing. So this one is entrance, this one is emphasis, then we have exit, so it will disappear, and we have a custom motion path where we define a path for this animation to work. All right, let me check the timeline and see as we did in the previous video. All right, so let me start to play and see. All right, okay, we encountered a problem. We have to set to start with previous. Okay, start with previous. Okay, start with previous. Okay, so I'll start from this animation in Microsoft emphasis. No, let me say this sequentially. One, this is entrance effect, This one is emphasis theta. Then we have exit effect, that is fade, and we have the motion path effect. So when we play it, this one, it has automatically been set, so it will work as it has been programmed. So that is animation. Okay, let us note one more thing here. We have various options that is found within a particular effect option, but we didn't have the one with bounce. But if you choose, let's say, zoom, you have effect options, and it will show you where the effect will occur. And then when we come to the emphasis to, unless we change it, and mind you, we have various options. This particular pane, or this particular group over here, is used to change an existing animation effect that you've applied to a certain object. And we have the add animation option that is used to add a new animation to an existing object. So if you've already applied an animation to a certain object, you could use this option to also add another animation effect to it. But if you choose this particular option, let's say spin, it will rather change the existing one and to introduce a new one to it. But if you want to maybe add two animations to one object at a time, you could use this add animation pane in advanced animation. And we have various animation effects that is relative to the kind of animation effect that you choose. And we have a peculiar animation effect that you could apply to a certain object when you come to its dialog box. So zoom, this one is a zoom animation effect. We have each effect, you have a timing and the kind of animation that we have over here. So it will give you option, or it will enable you to choose the kind of procedure or method that is supposed to use to start. So, and the kind of delay options, the number of times that it should delay, as I did in animation pane, and the duration. So that is all about animation. So if you note this, you'll be able to do everything that you could imagine. So that is animation. We are just going to do a whole lot of things, and all you need to do is to subscribe to this particular channel, click on the bell icon, and hit the like button. Stay with us. Make sure that if you have any problem with this video, you comment in the comment section, and you could follow me on my various social media platforms as I've provided in the description below. Thank you very much, and I'll meet you in the next video with a whole lot of stuffs in animation. This one is just the beginning. Goodbye.